I'm Anna Adams with the Georgia Hospital Association with this week's Capitol Checkup. Week 1 just finished here at the Capitol, and it was a very busy week for healthcare. We got a lot of great news out of the governor's office, lieutenant governor's office, and the speaker's office on issues that are really important to GHA. Let's start with Governor Kemp's State of the State address this week, where he talked about his legislative priorities for this next session. His number one priority for this year is tort reform, which includes healthcare liability reform, which is GHA's number one legislative priority. He told stories about hospitals that have experienced large insurance premium increases due to large jury verdicts and the impact that has to patient care and patient access. He sent a really strong message to lawmakers that he wants this legislation passed this session, and if it doesn't, there's an opportunity for a special session over the summer. Moving on, the governor had a joint press conference with the lieutenant governor and the Speaker of the House where they talked about Georgia Pathways to Coverage and a new option they plan to enroll that will allow caregivers of children under 6 to have access to insurance coverage. Finally, we saw the introduction of new legislation that will allow physicians to get back to patient care and prevent that back office work they're having to do to get paid for the services they're providing. Next week, the House and Senate will hold joint appropriations hearings where they'll hear from state agencies about what's important to them in their budgets. We'll see you next week for another update.